Hey you guys, it's Aaliyah Denise and I'm back with another video. And as you guys can see, your girl is pregnant, big baby in my stomach. And today's video is going to be on my first time finding out that I was pregnant, like my reaction and how it's going so far. So, y'all need to hit that like button, that subscribe, and push the notification bell because this is about to be a story to remember. So, a lot of people already know, a lot of people that I follow on social media and stuff like that, they already know that I'm pregnant. Some people don't know what I'm having though. Some people don't. A lot of people, they just know that I'm pregnant because, you know, half of the people on social media is who watch my videos. But we're just gonna jump forward into the video because I know y'all wanna know, like, how did this girl get pregnant? Like, how did this girl get taken off the streets? Like, this girl was a baddie, you know. I'm still a baddie with the belly. But I know y'all wanna know everything or whatever. So I'm just gonna start off just with everything. So yeah, I don't have on a bra. I don't like wearing a bra. I like being comfortable, y'all. And I'm at home, so it's like whatever. I don't care what y'all say. So I'm just gonna start off by saying that I always been, out of everybody in my family, like, I'm not having kids. I'm never having kids. I don't want no kids. I just don't, because I grew up in a big family. So my mom has 8 kids and I'm the oldest girl and I have an older brother. So growing up, it was like I always was the big sister. I had to be the big sister. So all my siblings looked up to me. And basically, you know, I helped raise, you know, some of them. Like, I helped my mom a lot with cooking and cleaning and stuff like that. So I didn't like that, you know. Me being young, I'm like, I don't like that. I don't want to be a mother, period. So one thing now that I do remember my mom saying is, you keep saying that you don't want a kid, you're going to be the first one to have a child. And that just keep replaying over in my head. And I don't get mad at it. I laugh at it because it's like, wow, I'm the first one to get pregnant out of all my siblings. And my brother's 20 years old and I'm 19. I just feel like, you know, he should have been the first one, but whatever. Okay, so fast forward. You know, I'm living my best life. Not even living my best life, but you know, I'm doing what teenagers do. Like, I'm going to kickbacks, I'm lit, I'm turned, all of that. Mind y'all, I never been on birth control because my mom never believed in the birth control, those pills and stuff. Like, she was just all about natural, you know. I had never been on birth control with any of my boyfriends that not any of my boyfriends because I didn't have a lot of boyfriends, but with anybody that I was, you know, sexual with or anything, I never had been on birth control. So, with the boy that I'm having a baby with now, I got on birth control just for the simple fact of I'm just like, okay, I'm gonna get on birth control because I just feel like, you know, I'm not trying to think about no kids and I don't want no kids. And I've always been the type of person, like, if I get pregnant, I'm definitely going to get an abortion or whatever. So, yeah, I said that. And I said that, we talked about it. And I said that if I got pregnant or if it ever happened, that I was going to get an abortion. So, I get on birth control or whatever. And, I'm thinking because I'm on birth control, my period and stuff, like, it just stopped or whatever. So, you know, some girls, I don't know if this all girls, but me, I'm just gonna say me, I definitely took that like, oh, I don't know what's going on, but this thing need to get it together, you know, because when girls miss their period and you know that you're sexually active, you automatically think that you're pregnant. Like, it's not, it don't take rocket science. So yeah, I was missing my period, but I still was like, nah, I'm just gonna wait on it, because I just couldn't believe it. Because I'm like, you know, I'm on birth control. Everybody that said they're on birth control, they ain't pregnant. So, you know, why this happened to me? So, and one thing about a lady, and my mom always told me this, you know your body. You know when you're pregnant. So one thing my mama always told me is that a woman knows her body. And I'm not the type of person that gets like sick often. Like, you know, you got some of those people that just be sick. They just get sick. Yeah, I'm not that. I don't get sick on a regular day basis. I never had the flu. I never had the coronavirus. None of that. So, I'm missing my period and stuff like that. What happened after? Oh, okay. So I'm just letting it go. I'm just like, okay, my period gonna come, because I had a scare one time before, and my period came right on after I had, you know, said something or whatever. So I'm not thinking nothing of it, but I feel my boobs just getting like big. I was smoking, so it's like when I smoked, and I smoke, so it's like I know, I just know, you just know. So when I smoked, it was like my heart started being fast. I started feeling heartbeats in my stomach. It was just like, I just wasn't feeling right. And then my boobs had started getting real sore, and they was getting bigger. I couldn't feel like certain like shirts that was like cropped or whatever to fit my boobs. I could tell that I was gaining like a little bit of weight in my stomach. It wasn't a lot, but you know, you could tell your body, especially around like summertime and you wearing crop tops and stuff. You could just tell. I could tell my nose was getting bigger, like my belly piercing was getting real irritable, whatever. And then my nose piercings was getting real irritable. And it was just not right. Like, it wasn't right. So finally, when I told my sister, like, and I told the boy that I was with that, like, I thought I was pregnant and stuff like that, and I was going to check it out, I started bleeding. So I'm like, oh, I started my period. I'm so happy. You know how girls be when they think they pregnant and they start their period. They're like, oh, I started my period. It's lit. I'm up. I'm like that. You know, I'm like all happy and I'm like excited. Like, yes, I'm not pregnant. I can't do it. So I told my sister, because me and my sister, we real close. And I'm like, girl, I just started my period. She like, oh, bitch, you just started your period. And we all happy and stuff like that. Then the next day, it just stopped. So I'm like, no, baby, you need to get back in here. I never been so happy to have my period. I have real bad cramps, so I hate when I start my period. You know, my mood changes, everything, but I was happy. So the next day, it's like, I stopped bleeding. So I tell my sister, I'm like, I'm not bleeding no more. What's going on? What's going on in my body? Like, and then another sign was, I'm not emotional at all. Like, I'm emotional, you know, but I'm not the type to cry. And I found myself crying, these mood swings. It just wasn't like me. I'm like, yeah, I gotta go to the doctor. So I stayed with my aunts, and me and my little cousin, we like real close or whatever. So one day I had took her to Walmart because she wanted to go to Walmart, but I told the boy that I was talking to that I think I'm pregnant, I'm gonna go to the doctor or whatever. So I went with my cousin, but nobody knew. It was just me and my cousin. I was going to the urgent care to get a pregnancy, see if I was pregnant, because they do pregnancy tests or whatever. And I was gonna take her to Walmart right after. So I'm sorry, y'all, I'm out of breath. I'm pregnant. Yeah. So we gets there and they tell me some day urgent care closed. So by this time I'm just like, okay, it's hot, it's burning up, I don't like it, I'm ready to go home, I'm just over it. So we goes to Walmart. I'm just like, I tell her like I'm gonna get a pregnancy test and I'm taking it in here. I'm gonna take it in here now. I'm gonna wait and see if I'm pregnant. So y'all, I was scared for my motherfucking life. Like, I did not want to take the pregnancy test, but I'm the type of person where I'm just gonna get it over with by this time. I'm not finna wait, I'm not finna be scared. I'm just gonna get it over with because I just wanna know. Like, I just wanna know. And I just knew that when I looked at the thing, let me stop cussing. Sorry, y'all. When I looked at the pregnancy test, I had two of them motherfuckers. I looked at the pregnancy test and that say pregnant. I said, let me look again. Because maybe somebody playing tricks with my eyes or something like that. And it said pregnant. The first thing that I did was cry. My cousin looking at me like, is you crying? I'm crying. I do not want to be pregnant. I'm 19 years old. What am I going to do with a child? Especially when that I know is going to act just like me. I can't handle myself. A lot of people can't handle me. A lot of niggas can't handle me. So how am I going to handle a child that act just like me? I just got all these things in my head like, I don't want to be a mama. But, I mean, of course, when you get pregnant, you want to tell somebody. So, of course, my little cousin knew. And I called one of my close friends. And I told her, she like, girl, first of all, she happy. Everybody that wants you to have, she had been praying, saying that she wanted me to have a baby so bad, and it happened, so she was so happy. Then I called my bestie, my sister, and told her that I was pregnant. And she was like, oh my God, you pregnant. But actually, I wasn't. Around this time, I was not staying with my grandma. I mean, my aunt. I was staying with my grandmother. After I found out I was pregnant, I started staying with my aunt. Yeah, so I found out I was pregnant, and then I told my brother and my sister. If anybody know me, they know I'm so close to my siblings. And those were the first people that was gonna know, period. I don't care who you is. My siblings were gonna know. I ain't even tell the father of the child. I told my siblings, period. So I get to my aunt's house, and then my little cousin, you can tell mom, you can tell mom. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell her, cause me and my aunt, we are like really close. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna tell her. But as soon as we walk in the damn house, my cousin like, oh, guess what? To my aunt, I'm like, damn, just give me a chance to think about it, to process what's going on, or whatever. So I sent a text to old dude. I sent a text to him, and I told him, that I'm pregnant or whatever. I forgot what he said by this time. It wasn't nothing, exciting. But I forgot what he said. And then I told my aunt. And my aunt was like, oh, she was happy, actually. She wanted me to keep the baby and stuff like that. So, by this time, it's like, old dude was just like, he expected me, to not keep the baby. And I'm like, yeah, I agree with that. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, I don't know. I think I want to keep my child. Like, I mean, people change their mind. Like, I'm not ashamed of changing my mind of keeping my baby because it's my baby. You get what I'm saying? Like, I don't blame nobody for getting abortions. Like, I don't, I'm pro-choice. Like, whatever you want to do, whatever's good for you, that's for you. But me, on the other hand, like, yes, I was saying I wanted an abortion, but when you actually have a life inside of your body, and I have a big heart, like, I don't care if I haven't seen my baby yet, or my baby not fully developed yet. It's still a blessing to have a child growing in your stomach, like a whole human. And that's what some people don't understand, that until they really feeling that. So yes, I wanted to keep my child. And I changed my mind and said that I did not want to get an abortion. That was that. I'm not gonna put, a whole bunch of business out, but I changed my mind. I didn't want to get an abortion, so I realized I was gonna keep my baby. What was it after that? Dang, I thought I was gonna keep my baby. I told my people that I was pregnant and stuff like that. A lot of people was disappointed in me because, they don't want me to be like a single mom and stuff like that. And that's understandable, but at the end of the day, I did it. I gotta take full responsibility of what I did. I'm very independent and I can do stuff. Anything that a man can do, a woman can do way better. I'm trying to tell you. So I just feel like, a lot of stuff happens for a reason. So if I have to do this by myself, then I'm gonna do it by myself. Like I'm not finna be pressed or whatever. I do want what's best for my child, and I always said that I don't want my child to have to grow up with just the mother in a life or whatever. But at the end of the day, stuff happen. It is what it is. That's my favorite line. It is what it is, because it is what the motherfuck it is. So, basically, yeah, I chose to keep my child. After everybody had a realization to me that I was going to keep my child, it was just like, okay, where do we go from now? We got to start getting it together. I have a child on the way, I'm not going to lie. It's been like, it has been hard, being just, it is kind of hard just doing it by myself, I have my days where I'm just down and I'm not feeling, motivated and stuff like that. But I am blessed. I'm very blessed to have the support system that I have, the people that do love me and do care about me around me while I'm going through being pregnant. And pregnancy is what you make it. I'm not the type of person where I'm always mad in my pregnancy. I'm very active. I don't have any symptoms. Like, I really love being pregnant, actually. I have a lot of time to reflect. I feel like before I was pregnant, I was doing a lot of smoking and I was doing a lot of stuff that, like, try to get my mind off of things. But now it's just like I have to deal with everything that I go through. And it brought me closer to God. It brought me closer to, like, praying and just wanting to be around people that really genuinely care about me. My family, my loved ones. It brought me closer to actually being a better person, like being wanting to have better in my life, want to just have more goals in my life. My child has really, boost I don't even know what's the word, but I'm a way better person. The person that I was before, I am not that person at all. I don't care what nobody think about me. I don't care. I'll be in my own little lane. Like, I just really just care about my child. That's all I think about, literally. Yeah. I don't want to have to be the type of person where people just be like, oh, she's just doing that, because she mad and stuff like that. But some stuff you just can't tolerate, I can't say that being pregnant in the beginning has brought people to bring the crazy out of me. Like, yeah, don't play with me because I ain't the one. But I do regret that, because anybody that can bring you back to your past, or the things that you wanted to change, or the things that that wasn't good for you, that means they don't need to be in your life, period, point blank. Like, goodbye, So I do thank God for putting those people getting those people out of my life while me being pregnant, because I don't need that stress. I don't need to be stressed while I'm pregnant. And I can tell you guys that me being around my family and being around loved ones and just praying and stuff every day when I do feel down is helped me. It has helped me just it helped me a lot. Yeah. So I'm gonna just tell y'all that I always wanted a boy. I always said that it's a story behind that, but I always wanted a boy, and I always told anybody that I talk to, if I get pregnant, I want a boy. I'm having a boy, period. Like, that's what I want. I want a boy. And I just knew I was having a boy. Like, you can ask any of my friends, you can ask anybody. I just knew that I was having a boy. Like, you couldn't tell me I was having a girl. You couldn't tell me I was having a girl and a boy. Like, I was having a boy, and that was just that. And that was just that on that. So, I was gonna have a gender reveal, you guys. But, little anxious, little me, I wanted to know what I was having. And I don't care how nobody feel about that, because I just want to know what I was having. And everybody wanted me to have a girl, but I didn't care what everybody wanted me to have, because everybody don't have to deal with no girl. I have to. So I get to the doctor, and guess what they said? I'm having a boy. Let me show y'all my stomach. Because, period, I'm having a boy. Period. It's a boy. And, yeah. So, I'm just gonna let y'all know this right now. I'm pregnant, and yeah, it's lit. So when my son come, it's like that. My son is gonna be like that. And my son is gonna be turned up. And my son is gonna be well taken care of. Because, of course, you see the mother. I can't have my son going around here looking like whatever, and I'm looking like this. Yeah, y'all, so that's my story of the first time I found out I was pregnant and how it's going so far. I will keep you guys updated on everything that's going on. I'm sorry to take these fucking parts out. But, yeah, I'm probably going to do a vlog on the baby shower and stuff like that, because it's going to be turned up. It's going to be lit. My baby shower is going to be the best baby shower ever. I don't care, period. I forgot what I was finna say. I was finna say something. I'm just really just talking too much by this time. Oh, yeah, and I feel I'm happy right now. So I just feel like I'm motivated to do a video. This is what I wanted to do. I wanted it to turn up. So, yeah, make sure y'all hit that like motherfucking button. And y'all better subscribe to my channel, because I don't even play like that. Y'all better subscribe to my channel, and don't just be watching my stuff, because you could just watch my stuff though. But y'all need to subscribe for real, because I really want to do YouTube, and I really like this. You know, I like to talk to people, and I be bored. I'm by myself. I be lonely. So I need y'all to hit that subscribe motherfucking button. Period.